Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. First off, I would like to say that the response, oh crap, I'm doing this almost the wrong way. That the response to the McNugget plan of attack has been overwhelmingly positive. So I certainly appreciate that. I'm sure Kevin does too. Kevin definitely seems to be more on board with what's going on than he has been with anything here in a little while. Hold on, watch this. Actually, don't watch that. Oh! Woo! Man, we're about 80%. Mountain Dew still tastes a little funny. But 80% Tussin is like 100% of any other mere mortal. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Come on, man. We all know. Fat, and I'm old, but I'm ready to rock and roll. So, we also have some other parts. I'm not going to show them to you, but we have enough. I ordered another piece of plexi so we can do both windows on McNugget. I also have a radiator that I didn't show you, but I've had it. I showed you that before, but we have a radiator. I think we're missing a fan. We're going to end up missing a few little things. Oh, and my Speed Shyster push rods, I'd ordered them from Walmart of all places. They canceled my order. I guess Speed Shyster didn't want to do no business with Wally World. So, well, you know what? They can't trick me. I went to eBay and paid more than I did at Walmart, but they are on the way. Said it was the last set that they had, which honestly means it's the best set that they had. Just saying. At least that's my thought process. So, we got those pushies on the way. Hardened one piece, because we're going up the tachometer. I don't know if Kevin's going up the tachometer, but I am. I'm going, woo! And then, bam! Shift that son of a bitch. All right, I got to get to work. Let's get to work on this crap. Less talking, more working. If y'all are looking to get wild, you came to the right spot. I had Kiss on the playlist all day at work, son. All day at work. Detroit Rock City. I was made for loving you. Strutter. Lick it up. Put the X back in sex. Heaven's on fire. Dude. Firehouse. Charisma. We going through all the incarnations. There we go. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take... Oh, shoot. I don't remember putting that on that tight. Maybe I did. Oh, damn. Hold on. I need a hammer. I was jamming. So, getting in the mood, man. There we go. Man, this has been a good ratchet. Doing my best to tear it up.
I'll probably speed the video up so I sound like I'm talking like Donald Duck. Alright. Oh my god. There we go.
That shite is heavy. That's why I ain't putting it back on. Lightweight, baby. Try to, and we got a good deal on it, technically speaking. We did buy a 50-ounce weight for it. We're still in the clear, money-wise. We're still in the black. Not way, but we're in the black enough for me to brag about it. And the weight that I got doesn't quite fit, so got it in one hole. We're gonna drill and tap another hole for it. Ain't gonna be no big thing. Put a little Loctite on that bitch, bolt it on, send it to the freaking moon. Let's do it. All right, I guess I need to find some bolts for the engine stand, and then we can put this up, and then I can drag my carcass out of the sun. I was able to dig through my bolt pile and found 4 candidates that will work great. I cannot stress enough that keep every bolt you can get your hands on. Put them in a bolt bucket, whatever. Bolts are expensive. If you have to buy them from different places, like Lowe's and stuff like that, they're expensive. It may not seem like it, but once you get you a couple handfuls of bolts, you're like, damn, how did I just spend $30 on bolts? I'm fortunate that where I work, I'm able to, you know, borrow some bolts from them. And I have borrowed many bolts over the years, as has been well documented on this channel. But I'm borrowing them. If they ever need them back, I'll give them back, I guess. So anyway, we got 4 good bolts here. These ain't no cheap shit either, son. This is good stuff. So you know how I talk about at times work harder, not smarter? That was a perfect example. You're like, why don't you just take the handle out? Well, the grips are stuck into it. I mean, like, I probably could have soaked them down in some lube or something and got them off, but I just figured, like an imbecile, that it would just be easier to do it the way that I did it. I was categorically wrong, most likely, but that's what we ended up with. So now we can actually, I need to get a bucket. Again, worth its weight in gold. We need to drain the oil, because we're going to keep that oil. We just changed the oil in it. We're going to keep that oil. Drain the oil. Son of a biscuit. Just we can get the other motor mount off and stuff. Take the intake off. We got plenty to do. So look at this. Watch this. Boom. We're not even really going to need that where we're going. That end's pretty good though. So, okay, let me get a bucket and let's drain the oil out of it. Start taking it apart. I promise you, cowboy, this ain't gonna hold what McNuggets putting down. We put solids on this bitch. You know what I mean? Solid. Boom. Okay. Get these valve covers off. These heads off. All right, now we'll break our head bolts loose and get this garbage off so we can put some better garbage on. And actually see what these heads are. I'm pretty sure they're E7s. But the marking will be underneath. So let me get this garbage off. Yummy. Could probably reuse that. Oh shit. We're missing a freeze plug. Or I should say, we're missing a core plug. Let's take a close look at the block here. Block looks all right. I don't know what happened with that, why it's gone. Block looks okay. I never put any water in it, but that's hilarious. If we would have tried to put water in this thing, after I'd put like exhaust and stuff on it, oh my God. I would have been so furious. Okay, so it did have E7s on it. I may have already said that, but it did have E7s on it, which leads me to believe we might have an original HO 5 liter, which all that means is is that this thing's ready to do business. You know what I'm saying? Guess we can pull all this stuff out. The lifters. I can't remember. Crap. If I think I've got some freeze plugs somewhere. I have no idea where they're at. The ones I bought some for the Lincoln. I might have to order some more. The smart thing to do would be to change them all. I mean, at least the side ones. Since we have it apart, that would be the smart thing to do. Whether we do that or not, I don't know. Okay, let me get a bucket for the lifters. And we can reuse that one too. All right, cool. Got our lifters in a container with some oil. Some of you guys may have caught the the little joke about the oil pan, the 9 quarts. Not sure if this is common knowledge on the YouTube channel, but when Kevin had McNugget, he was going to do an oil change. And bless his heart, he took the front plug out and was like, man, this thing's got like 6 ounces of oil in it. So he put the plug back in, screwed a new filter on it, and put like another 5 quarts in it. It still had a pan full, a rear sump full, and then he put another 5 on top of it. So that's why we started calling him 9 Quart Kevin. I mean, I get it. He ain't a Ford guy, so he didn't know. He didn't know it had 2 drain plugs on it. That's where the 9 quart, we call him 9 Quart. I mean, he got that a lot. Doesn't look brand new. We didn't run it that much. But anyway, that's where the 9 quart thing comes from with Kevin. 9 Quart Kevin. Honestly, I don't care who you are. That's some funny crap. Because he had no idea, bless his heart. He's just a wee lad, don't know much about Fords. Well, there we go. We may pull the front one out too. Gotta find my balancer puller. What happens when you loan stuff out? It tends to disappear. Oh, there's a bunch up front. Huh. Maybe that's what tricked Kevin. Oh, God. Oh, Lord have mercy. Bless that boy's heart. All right. There we go. We'll use that for our, like, break-in oil. Or, you know, our startup oil. And then we'll try something else. Cannot find my balancer puller. I loaned it to someone at work. They didn't bring it back. I don't know. Now we got a sacrificial, well, yep, that Pittsburgh screwdriver, not cut out for this job. So, just bam, knocked that son of a gun right on out of there. Boom. Can't find our freaking puller. Sucks. Well, muchachos, like they say in the world of burritos, that's a wrap. We need to get a puller. We're either gonna see if we can get one from Amazon that'll come in tomorrow, or we'll get one from Harbor Freight and get the balancer off, and then obviously the oil pan, time and cover, time and chance, start cleaning everything up, and then we'll start reassembling it with our radically cool garbage that we have in our shop. So anyway, working on it. Try and chew a little bit of it up every day or so if I can. And before you know it, we'll have this assembly, because we got a lot of work to do. The wiring, just we gotta do the brake lines. There is a lot of work to be done, and it ain't gonna do itself, as we will all well know. They don't build themselves or whatever. So, but once we get the engine and transmission, I want to get that all put together as much as I can and get it set in the car. I told you guys I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. Get excited about your project. Get out there and beat on your garbage. Drive it. Go out there and love on it. Sit in it. Make car noises. Whatever you got to do. Just get out there and work on it. Mess with it. Dream about it. Buy some shit. Let's go. Let's go. What are we doing? All right. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. But most importantly, thanks for all the ways you guys support the channel. We couldn't do it without you. And as I say every time, we wouldn't do it without you. That ain't no lie. And until next time on Substandard Leader and Fox Body videos on this here man's YouTube, 1 year stick shift, single plane, push rod, Lincoln Town Cars, 4 drag vans, proud owner, proprietor, rope worker, vacuumer of the plush carpet, extreme pole dancer, and sandwich maker of Club Big Boost. And as always, fighting that good fight against some zombie Mustangs and that rascal Dr. Fear. I will see you guys in the very next video.